What's going on, Maverick? How are you, buddy? What's up, Jim Hunter? How are you, buddy? I think it's the first time I see you here. If you have any questions, let us know, bro. What's going on, Wilson?
I've never gone live before, so bear with me, guys. I think I'm doing this right. Built-in webcam. You do want us to use your microphone, use your camera. Wow. Start streaming live. What? Did that already. I think the stream is off. I might have to just skip YouTube for today. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever even done this. Mav, you see, or Evil, you see my screen? Well, can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Just trying to. I guess we'll just do Telegram and Discord until I get this figured out and get our streaming service to where we stream on everything at once. I'm not going to waste too much time on this, so let's just close YouTube. All right, not going to worry about that. All right, let's see. Telegram, Discord is good. All right. I'm going to do this presentation for a recorded presentation so I can replace the one that I have on YouTube right now with the poor audio because I have my USB mic instead of my boom mic on. So I'm going to run through the whole thing real quick. Let's see. We got everything set up here. All right. So yes, this is Lands of the Meta. We're a next level metaverse token. Our goal is to grant our community members exclusive access to concerts, events, and play to earn rewards within the metaverse. We did that by buying up a ton of land on every major meta platform there is, practically every major meta platform there is, and we've started heavily developing and ready to release our project on the Sandbox platform. The reason we chose the Sandbox platform is because it is just better suited to sustain the ecosystem than any of the other platforms that we've invested into at this point. So that's why we've built out on that platform instead of Decentraland or TCG World or Big Time you can't even build on yet, but any of these other major meta platforms that we've also purchased a good bit of land on. And what we've done is we've done that with the intention of creating a social hub. This social hub is going to be a social hangout for people to come into. You'll spawn in right here. We'll have jumbotron screens as soon as you spawn into this main area here. This is going to be the main area where people will meet and hang out and chill, like the main hangout spot. Although there are others, we'll have a big pillar built up here in the middle with all kind of neon lights and stuff, and I'll put 4 jumbotron screens on each side of it. The live feed feature is not available yet. As soon as it is, we'll be able to build NFT screens just like these that we've made for the actual NFTs that we have on display in our museum. But we'll be able to make these for live feeds and have these huge jumbotron screens just like this displaying charts of our token, Sand, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, as those are the 4 that most correlate to our project. Or the 3 that most correlate to our project, as our project's one of them. We purchased a ton of songs from Snoop Dogg's new mixtape, Death Row Mixtape Volume 1. He took all of his music, all of that music, he pulled it from Spotify and put it on an NFT series and released it to us. So now we can own the official copyrights to that music. And in doing so, we purchased those songs, about 100 tracks, and we also purchased 3 of his avatars, his Snoop Dogg avatars, that I'm not able to bring into the map yet. They'll be available any day now to bring in here, and I can start doing some demonstrations with them. But we own 3 of them that we have the official copyrights to, and with those songs, we're going to create some amazing Snoop Dogg concerts inside the metaverse. We got this early access pass just so we could have access to those avatars and make sure that we could secure them for the community. And this private party pass also gives us the chance to have Snoop's real live character come in here and do a real actual concert. But we didn't want to take the chance of like that not happening, because at first when we bought this, we thought that it was a guaranteed thing. It was kind of the way that it was marketed. It wasn't really clear that it wasn't a sure thing that Snoop was going to come to a concert on your land. There's only 1,000 of them made. But once I found out it was just a chance for his avatar to do that, that's when we went ahead. We bought the early access pass. We got 3 of his avatars, 100 of his tracks. We own the official copyrights to all of them, and we're going to do amazing Snoop Dogg concerts right here on this stage. We've also built a obstacle course that's going to be amazing. We're going to run competitions, weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly competitions with this obstacle course. It's going to really keep a lot of people engaged on this, because we're going to give away the NFTs that I'll tell you a little bit about in a minute, that we're minting for our community every month to keep our holders excited and engaged and wanting to hold our project. We're going to mint NFTs according to their holdings, and we're going to distribute them to the community. And every month, we're going to mint a few extra to give away on our obstacle courses. Actually, we're going to mint 4 of the rare NFTs extra to the first person to complete this blue section of the obstacle course every week. So every week, the first person to complete the blue section of the obstacle course will be rewarded with a rare NFT. Every 2 weeks, the first person to complete the purple section of the obstacle course will receive a epic NFT, and every month, the rarest NFT we have that we set aside for our top holders and diamond hand holders, we're going to make 1 extra every month. And that 1 extra will be given away to the first person that can get through the legendary section of the obstacle course. This is just a demo. I had this built out and was really just working on this full throttle. But once Facebook changed their name to Metaverse, we had to change gears, because this feature isn't going to be readily available by the sandbox for a few more months, and we didn't want to bring a project and not have a day one utility. So I put this together, and it's pretty finished. It still has a good bit of work to be done on it, but then I started creating a single player game that I'll show you guys in just a little bit, that we would be able to deliver to our community, and actually multiple single-player games that we're going to be delivering to our community as day one utility, and an ability to give them a chance to do in-game play-to-earn rewards with those, and we're going to run competitions with those as well. But the way it's going to work is every month, if you're holding our token, we're going to take a screenshot. And if you're holding $500 to $1,000 worth of our token, you're a silver tier holder, and you'll get a common NFT every month. If you're holding $1,000 to $5,000 worth of our token, you're a gold tier holder, and you'll get a rare NFT every month. If you're holding $5,000 to $15,000 worth of our token, you're an emerald tier holder, and you'll get an epic NFT every month. And if you're holding $15,000 or more, you're a diamond tier, diamond hand holder, and you will get a legendary NFT every month. Like I said, there's only going to be a few of those, especially as we start off. If people holding that much of our tokens, so they're going to be extremely rare. There's actually 4 utilities that these NFTs are going to carry. The first is the in-game boosts and abilities that they're given. So these NFTs, they're going to have power, they're going to have speed, they're going to be able to do things the higher the level up that you go in the tier system that the other ones below them won't. You'll be able to jump farther, you'll be able to run faster. If it's a car, it'll turn sharper, it'll run faster, it'll have better braking and handling. All those things are going to be integrated into our NFTs through the sandbox that we're able to do. We're able to use these catalysts and these gems and give them these properties that we want to give them. So that's the first utility that these NFTs carry. The second utility that these NFTs carry is their extravagance. As you increase in the tier system from common to legendary, your NFTs are going to look cooler. They're going to have more gadgets. People are going to know that you have the legendary avatar. You're one of our diamond tier holders. It's going to be very obvious because you've got one of the rarest on the map, and it's gonna correlate to that color. So it'll have a little gold to it. It'll look amazing. I mean, you'll just know who the legendary holders are. That's the second utility. The third utility is the in-game rewards that it determines. We're going to program your in-game rewards to these NFTs. I designed that because once I entered the Sandbox's first alpha and learned how they actually had set up their play-to-earn reward system and how it really worked and how they had designed their platform to start. I'm sure there'll be easier ways and more features that will be integrated, but this is the way that they designed it to work right now, and I want our stuff to work right now. So I mimicked that, and these NFTs will be programmed to determine your in-game play-to-earn rewards. So if you have the legendary NFT in your wallet, you'll be able to come in here to our spawn area, and you will see a quest line that nobody else will be able to see that doesn't have that NFT in their wallet. Wizzy will have a gold aura over him, and you'll be able to walk up to him, you'll talk to him, he'll say, hey, did you talk to Jimmy over at the soccer field? I think there's a Meta World Cup soccer tournament going on. Why don't you go see what he's doing? And we don't want you in here for an hour, 2 hours. We just want you to come. It's like a claim page. You're just talking to one NPC. You're coming over to the soccer field. You're talking to another, and you're claiming your rewards. We're not forcing you to be here, but hopefully when you get here, you'll see your buddies, you'll see your friends, and you'll start playing soccer. You'll start having fun. Next thing you know, you're doing street races, you're doing the obstacle course. You guys get so tired of trying to get the legendary NFT because I told you it's so hard, it's going to make you want to break your controller. That's how that orange obstacle course is going to be. It's going to be so difficult that you're going to want to break your controller doing it that you might just want to go up here with your buddies, hang out and listen to some Snoop Dogg tracks or some Death Row mixtape music up in here in the glass above ground dance club, and just watch everybody else fall to their doom, and hang out with your buddies, joke around, just sit and chat. I mean, this is basically just think of chat with other stuff to do, real interactive things that you could do. It's not Telegram anymore. You'll still have your world screen. Your world chat at the bottom left of the screen here. You'll be able to see what everybody on the server is typing and talking about. You can talk to the server as a whole if you like. You can switch over to a private group that you're in and only communicate with your private group if you like. But it's really social media on steroids. This is the new evolution of the internet. If blockchain was the evolution of finance, the metaverse and Web 3.0 is going to be the next evolution of the internet. And it's happening right now, whether you believe in it or not, whether you know about it or not, whether you want to take part in it or not. It's going to happen with or without you. And that's why all of these huge companies like Nike, Adidas, Reebok, even the big ones like Louis Vuitton, Dior, they're all purchasing tons of land inside the metaverse so they can sell their virtual goods and sell their real goods, because the metaverse isn't just about buying virtual goods for your avatar. You'll be able to come into the metaverse, and eventually once these features are integrated, you'll be able to walk into a store, and if you like a pair of shoes, you can buy them for your avatar, and they'll come with a matching pair that will be sent to your house. A matching pair. You can have a pair of Nikes that match the badass pair of shoes that your avatar just got. And that's where the future of all this is going. But picture Meta World Cup soccer tournaments here, guys. We're going to have real people on the field. Real people refereeing the game. And real people in the stands watching. We'll create huge competitions where we offer giant prizes to the winners. So there'll be tons of engagement because people are going to want to win those prizes. The mechanics are all here already. All I need is the ability to bring people into this world, you know, and that's very soon down the road. It's coming. Again, I'm going to show you guys in just a second the single player game that we created, because as cool as all this is, it's not going to be ready for a few months, and we didn't want to come empty-handed like all these other crypto projects do with a cool idea and some video that we whipped up in like 10 to 15 minutes. To get everybody to fund some crazy idea we have that more than likely will never even happen. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but that's usually what happens with these new projects. I've been in them. I've done it. I've been there. I've been in crypto for 4 years. For the last year, more than a year, this has been my full-time job, and I've gotten rugged. I've gotten scammed. I've been where everybody else has been. So we really wanted to make this project different and special in every way, shape, and form. So we put a lot of work into it. We put a lot of money into it. We put a lot of effort into it, and we're all behind this 100%. We believe in what we're doing. We've got an amazing team and an even more amazing community that's rallying behind us on this because they see the value that we're creating. They see that we're not messing around. We're not just making really cool screenshots for people to look at. We're not just doing this because we're trying to get a quick ride. We're really creating something special. We're creating a legacy. This is just the first phase of what's going to happen here, and it's going to branch out into so much more. Once we get our single player game competition going within the next day, with our social media. Our social media push that we have going, that's going to be the first step. We're going to have play to earn rewards going on with that, and then when the social hub launches, that's when the real magic happens. That's when our custom ecosystem, our in-game marketplace, all that stuff, all the stuff that we created, that is really going to cause the excitement, the engagement, and like the next level stuff that people just aren't used to doing, like coming inside of a working casino. The reason, again, I keep stressing why we chose Sandbox, it's because of their aggressiveness, because of their roadmap and how well they've done staying on top of it. Right now, you have to have PC to play it on the Game Maker, but you can play on Mac if you run Windows on a partition through an SSD, a hard drive. So you can play, but they're aggressively moving cross-platform. They promised that they would have their alpha, their Alpha 2 that they just released on Mac, and they did. They did, even with switching their entire network over to Polygon, they were still able to maintain their schedule and release and stay on top of the timeline that they've given to the community, and that's great. So that means within the next few weeks we should, as long as they keep following their timeline. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Within the next few weeks, they should have the Game Maker, this right here, available for Mac, and then after that, they're going to mobile. So you won't be limited to having to go onto your PC or your Mac or your computer in general just to come in here and claim your play to earn rewards. By the time our social hub releases, this should be cross-platform across not only PC but Mac and mobile. So you could get on into our world, log into our world with your cell phone or your tablet, connect your MetaMask wallet, and just come in here and claim your rewards, or try to beat the obstacle course, or just hang out and have fun during a lunch break, or you're sitting in the car waiting for an appointment or something. You can just hop in and have fun. This is social media on steroids. It's going to be a place where you can come in and not just talk to people in some chat and send some boring message, but you can say, hey, you guys want to go do something real quick? And you can literally go do it. You can hang out with friends that are miles and miles away and run around with them like you're really standing next to each other. I mean, even before Web 3.0, I have good friends. Shibnobi Kang is one of them. Me and him met playing games. We started playing Call of Duty together, became like best buds online, met each other in person, and it's crazy because I have friends that I haven't seen in 15 years, 20 years, and I can get on a game with them even though I don't game that much anymore because I've really dedicated a lot of my time to crypto. I can get on a game with them and run around inside of a virtual world. I can hear their kids talking in the background. They hear my kids. I can hear their wives yelling at them. They hear my wife yelling at me. We could talk about our day and what we did and tell stories. And it's like you guys are really hanging out right next to each other. And that's why the metaverse is going to be such a huge thing. And that's why all these people are really flocking to it, because it's going to change everything. Now with all of this technology being minted onto the blockchain, and really giving the power to the people to use these decentralized metaverses and build their own experiences and customize their own ecosystems and really create anything that their minds can think of. This is going to be the future, and this is just the first step of where we're going. And like I said, let me show you the single player game. So this is what we created for our community. As not, I don't want to say a long-term vision, because even this is a short-term vision if you look at our roadmap when we're talking about building on TCG World, which hasn't even launched their alpha yet, and big-time games, which you won't even be able to build and play that platform for another year or so. We really do have a very, very broad, long-term vision for this project. We're going to do so many things with this. When we tell you this is the gateway to the metaverse, it is going to be the gateway to the metaverse. Every single opportunity and event that we can find to bring to you guys and bring more value to this project, we're going to do it. It doesn't just have to be the sandbox. We could collaborate, and I'm not going to say anything, but we could collaborate with somebody else, and we may or may not be working on that right now to give our members access to their worlds and give their members access to ours. So we're really doing some big stuff. Let me hop out of here and just show you, as this was our short, our I don't want to say our short-term vision, but definitely not long-term in scale to our map. We even created a shorter vision because, like I said, we don't want to come to you guys empty-handed. We didn't want to come to the community without a real utility day one. So we stopped what we were doing on the social hub and started working on multiple single-player games. The Reliving the Walking Dead game is one that I actually created for a game jam competition that I didn't get into because I was so busy working on this project that I didn't get it turned in time. I was super busy. I screwed up my UTC time conversion, and I missed it by like 6 or 7 hours, and I was just crushed. I was like, God, I had worked on this game for 2 weeks straight for about 10 hours a day, had given it everything I had, and I didn't get it in, and I was like, God almighty, like so much work wasted. And it was just like, well, why not just offer that to the community as another world, as another game? So this, we've got a quest line that we released on this. The obstacle course will be completed today. I was out of town when all this happened, so we're building this out very quickly. I'll have the obstacle course finished within the day, and we're going to release this to the community with our massive social media campaign, and it's going to spread like wildfire. Because in order to take part in our speed runs and our contests, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to join our Telegram. It's going to be real simple. I'm not going to make you do like 50 million things to where you don't want to do it, but you're going to just join our Telegram. Many people are already in it, so that's a check. You're going to share our Twitter contest announcement post, and then you're just going to post the results, a screenshot with the timer at the end when you finish, in the comments. And then you'll submit all that on a form. You'll put on a form. You'll put your Telegram name. You'll put your wallet address so we can pay you, and you'll put the link to the comment, the screenshot on our Twitter post that you shared. And it'll be that simple. But combined with a massive social media campaign, it's going to spread like wildfire, because if you want to take part in the contest, you have to share our post, and we're really going to be maximizing our efforts and doubling up on our efforts as we're pushing out this huge social media campaign. It's going to spread, because in order to take part in this, you're going to have to share it. So it's just one of the things that we're doing. I've got a huge meeting on Monday. I'm not going to say anything about who it's with, but should be announcing some pretty big news early next week. Really excited about that for you guys. And we have 4 AMAs in the next 5 days. We've got calls going out daily. We really just started our marketing push. Like, all the growth that we've done so far was organic growth. I don't know about anybody else on my team, but I certainly was not expecting to grow as fast as we did. So it kind of, we weren't planning on moving so fast, but we're ready. We really did organize a great marketing campaign. It's just started. As you can see, we're Telegram is beefing up. People are coming in. We're live streaming twice a day. We have 4 AMAs in 5 days. I'll have big news next week. Partnerships in the works. I mean, guys, we're doing it. We're delivering everything that we said we were going to deliver, and giving you guys everything that we said we were going to give you, because that's what we do. Just a little sample of the game that I built. There'll be a speed run on the quest line, and we'll do a speed run on the obstacle course as well. There'll be a timer where you'll have to. The speed run will be on the obstacle course. That's right. In order for me to put a speed run on the quest line, because of the primitiveness of the sandbox and the fact that it is in its alpha, even though you can play it and all that stuff, the game is in its alpha. When you download the Sandbox Game Maker, it tells you right on the screen that this is in its alpha, and some or all of this could change. I mean, that I always tell people, when in order to find our game, you have to go into the gallery and you have to scroll through pages, and it's not the most user-friendly experience. It would be great if you could just type our name in and search for our game, but this is what everybody has to do. This is even Sandbox's major partners that aren't taking part in this month-long alpha. They have to do the exact same thing that we're doing, because this is the cost of building on top of technology as it's itself being created. We could wait. Yeah, we could wait until everything is more user friendly. But just think, man, what if you had waited until crypto is more user friendly? You wouldn't even be here right now. Just like 90% of the world isn't right now, because it's not user friendly. They don't understand it. It's not easy to access. It confuses them, and that's the cost of being here first. So, let's see, let me just equip my weapons so I can really kick some butt here. Yeah, I'm not going to play through this whole game. It'll take me about 20 minutes, and I really want to make sure I get to answer some questions too. I want to hop out and show you the other game that we've been working on as well. That will be the next phase, because, like I said, we don't want our community getting bored. That's the main thing. Is we want to keep everybody engaged. We want to keep everybody excited, and we want to constantly have things for everybody to do and to look forward to. Like you can get tired of playing a game really fast. And I know I'm a gamer. That's why that's where a lot of this passion comes from. Is because I built this not only from an investor's perspective and took a lot of things into consideration on that aspect, but I also built it from a gamer's perspective and wanted to create something that was visually pleasing, fun to play, just an all-around cool experience. Like I said, this isn't about making screenshots that look cool on a website. No, man, this is about creating a real experience, a real game, a real project that everybody will want to get behind because of the utility and constant value that we keep bringing to our members and our community. All right, let me hop out of here real quick and show you the next evolution of the single player game before we get to our social hub. Right. And all these maps have weird names. You can't change them. Once you create it in the gallery, you can't change it until you publish it to the actual. Until you make it public to the world, and yeah, the only one that is The Walking Dead, so it has its correct name. That's loading up. But yeah, we put a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of time. Like I said, I can't stress enough how much has gone into this. Resources, effort, passion, everything that's gone in to create what we've created. So should load up soon. If anybody has any questions while I'm waiting for this obnoxious thing to load up. All right, let's see here. I should be in. This is the next phase of the single player game. We've created an amazing storyline. Elon Musk has created this mothership. It is our last hope, humanity's last hope. The last of human civilization is on this ship floating through space with Elon Musk as he takes us to his home planet of Mars, as he's just revealed himself as a Martian in disguise. He's done this because we've destroyed Earth, trying to create too much power to mine the last of Bitcoin. The year is 2141, and the powers that be, these evil powers that destroy the Earth, trying to mine the last of the Bitcoin, as it holds a secret alien technology inside of it that was put inside to free us from slavery of these evil powers that have basically kept humanity enslaved for so many years. And in doing so, these evil powers tried to beat us to it and destroyed the world by trying to create too much power at once. So Elon Musk has us on his mothership, the Space Explorer 2, and it is taking us to his home planet of Mars to mine an extremely rare mineral called cryptosium that holds enough power to unlock and to create enough energy to mine the last of Satoshi's Bitcoin and unlock this secret alien technology. And yeah, it's got a really great storyline to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to roll out in phases. So at first, you'll be on the mothership. There'll be a quest line that will take you across the ship. We'll have scavenger hunts, and there'll be like puzzles that you'll have to solve by talking to different people. and discovering hidden areas within the ship. And we'll have an amazing obstacle course that is already built out and ready to go. All this is just been created, like I said, to keep everybody engaged and excited until we get our social hub out. And as people are just getting to this, we'll just be finishing up this, and you'll see this being created. So as you're on the mothership and you're doing the obstacle course and you're exploring the mothership and talking to people, learning about the game, learning about anything that you want to know about, you can talk to people and find out about, whether it be the game itself or whether it be the actual Easter egg NFT hunt. You'll have to talk to different people and find clues to unlock areas that are going to be hidden, so you can find this hidden Easter egg NFT that we're going to hide and have people find for play to earn rewards. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot to do. It's going to be endless engagement, endless fun. Actually getting pretty good at these dang obstacle courses. Many videos I've had to make with them. It's a lot harder than it looks. I'm telling you, Evil, you don't want no smoke on the damn on the desktop, bro. You beat me on the damn laptop, bro. But this is not the laptop, man. I'm telling you. Oh, look, I got talking that shit.
Well, I got my laptop out.
Oh man, but you guys, yeah, man, we've done a lot here. We're really proud of what we've created, and can't wait to really get everybody engaged with this. Like I said, up until now, everything that we've done has been organic growth. We really just started our marketing campaign. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Really just started our marketing campaign, yesterday. I got back in town Tuesday night, not expecting our project to grow as fast as it did, even though my family was holding me hostage to that vacation that I had planned longer than this project. I probably still wouldn't have gone if I would have known that we were going to hit $1 million market cap in 24 hours. I had no idea. It was all organic growth, all people that just hearing about our project and wanting to get in. So we have the people that believe in our project now, that they're here, they're not going anywhere. Everybody knows we're doing big things. Everybody sees the stuff we're planning, the people we're talking to, the deals we're making, the marketing that we're doing, and I don't think anybody's going to be wanting to go anywhere, especially when we start making some of these announcements, these big announcements early next week. But yeah, guys, let me know if anybody has any questions. I know it's not did we got a good bit of people? Did everybody just get in here, or did I thought I looked earlier and there wasn't it wasn't full. Anybody want to ask anything? Anybody want to see anything? I've gone over the concept, showed you our social hub, showed you everything we're working on, single player game, multiplayer game, TCG World, big time games, everything we're doing, our long-term roadmap. Ultimately, we're going to build our own metaverse. Ultimately, we're going to build and create our own metaverse, but we're not the ones that are going to come out here and give you this cool idea and then just spend the next 2 years trying to create it. Maybe we will and maybe we won't. No, we came with day one utility. We've got an amazing social hub with its own custom built ecosystem that is going to fuel and power this entire project. These NFTs are going to have royalties on them that when you trade, there'll be a 7% tax on every trade. Almost all NFTs projects are doing this right now. And it's going to feed our project. It's going to continually just feed back into this project and bring more value. Like I said, this isn't the project to where we came up with this cool idea and then it's like, okay, well, on TCG World, you know what? Let's come out with a new coin and we'll tell everybody that this new coin is going to bring value to the other coin. But it never does. We all know it never does. Anytime a project comes out with a new coin, except Fegrox. Fegrox is the only one that did that, and he did that because he added his own liquidity, put all his heart and soul into it. But I'm not going to talk too much about that. I just don't want to make it sound like nobody did it because Fegrox did it. But it's very rare when a project creates another coin that is supposed to help the first coin, and usually everybody ends up selling the first coin to get into the other one, and it just doesn't do it what it's supposed to do. And that's why we're not doing that. We're not doing that. This project, the goal of this project is just to bring constant utility to this project. Every way that we can bring more access to the metaverse, we're going to do it. Right now we have sandbox, tons of sandbox land. I'm a certified sandbox game developer. I can build anything you guys want. What community can say that? What community can say, hey, community, what do you guys want me to build? And I'll build it with it. You can watch me build it. I'm going to be doing these live streams twice a day. I'm doing the AMA today just because I wanted to get one on recording to replace the bad one that I did with the poor audio. But from now on, it's not going to be the same thing every day. I'm not going to come in here and tell the same story over and over and over again. We'll have this recorded. What I'm doing right now will be on YouTube for anybody that wants to see it. But from now on, I'm going to be building. I'm going to be creating the game. I'm going to be building these worlds, building these metaverses with you guys in here watching. What do you want me to build? I'll build it. You know, what community can do that? What community has the game developer on hand, ready to build whatever they want them to build? You know, this is going to be, like I said, when I'm talking about giving the community a front row seat to what we're doing, it's real. This isn't just a funny saying, a slogan that we're throwing around here to, you know, that sounds cool. No, this is what we're doing. This is our game plan. This is our utility. The utility is the community and the access that you have to all these things that you wouldn't if you weren't a part of it. And it's just going to constantly be more. TCG World comes out, we're going to give you more access. We have a ton of land on TCG World and bought an equal amount of farms because the farms are what determine your TCG coin in TCG World. So we're going to design that in a way to where, just like we did with the sandbox, we'll create a tier system to where our holders will be able to go into TCG World, and depending on how much of our coin they hold, they'll fall into a tier system, and they'll earn a certain amount of play to earn rewards when they're playing our game, when they're in our metaverse, our TCG World metaverse. So it's really like where do you want to be? Not only will you have these in-game rewards, but like I said, Snoop concerts. We're gonna have Snoop concerts. If you don't have one of our NFTs, even just the common one, it doesn't matter, just the common one, $500 to $1,000 worth of our token. You have that? Snoop Dogg concerts all day. We're going to be throwing down. We're going to be having fun, partying. Everybody will be able to come, but you'll have to have one of those NFTs to be able to take part in that. And it'll be the same as TCG World. We'll have Ja Rule concerts on TCG World. Been buying up those dragons like crazy, those TCG dragons. I was getting them when they were nothing. I got a few of them for $20 a piece. I wish I'd have got more, but I was so involved with this game that I missed when they moved it from the limit of having 2 to 10. So I ended up paying a couple $100 a piece for the other ones because I don't care. We got to have these. I want our VIPs to have access to these events that are going to be going on. Ja Rule is going to be playing in the Dragon Cave of TCG World. It's on the roadmap, and our top holders are going to be going to that concert. And that's just another utility. When Big Time Games drops, that platform is created by the best game developers in gaming. It's the 2 game developers from Gears of War and God of War. It's the co-founder of Decentraland is the founder of this. The lead art director from World of Warcraft, the lead level designer from Call of Duty and Fortnite. I mean, these guys are the best in the business. We got into their pre-sale. We bought their lands for next to nothing and got like $10,000 worth of these lands. So we've got tons of them for you. And those are what establish your play-to-earn rewards on that platform. So it's not like we have to take away from Sandbox. And we don't have to take away from Sandbox to go to TCG World because we've already got the farms and everything we need for that. We've already got the land that determines your play to earn rewards on big time games. So everything we do is just going to bring more utility to this project. And we're just going to keep looking for more utility. We're going to keep finding more value to bring to you guys. That's our mission. And that's what we're doing. So yeah. I'm gonna open it up to anybody that's got some questions, guys. You know, I pretty much laid it all down. That's what we're doing. That's what we're all about. Anybody got any questions? Anybody want to ask anything? Let's start opening it up and see what everybody thinks. See what everybody wants to know, wants to see.
Yeah, please raise your hand, and I'll be more than happy to allow you to speak if you have any questions.
John Blonde, what's going on, my brother?
What's up, cuz?
Nice to see you.
We got an AMA today at what, 4:30 Eastern, huh?
3:30 Eastern, I believe, right? I mean, Carlos, help me here. Is it 3:30 Eastern?
I believe if it's 7:30 p.m. UTC for everybody, it is 3:30 Eastern time.
Okay. I can't tell you how many NFT mints and how many airdrops I've screwed up because of my UTC conversion, so don't rely on me to figure that out for you guys.
Yeah, Yeah, that's why we prefer to say the UTC so everybody can look
Yeah,
it up
it's
and do it
7:30
there.
UTC, so convert at your own risk.
Yeah, man.
We're having a
This
lot of
week's going to be exciting. We
conversation
got
on the chat, brother. So we're very thankful for everybody that has been joining. Thank you for the time that you guys are taking to listen to the presentation. As Justin, the blockchain technician, is saying, he's very passionate. He's also certified by Sandbox as a game developer. So we are very blessed to have him on being the owner and the creator of the games and also the social hub that we're going to be enjoying very soon. He has a lot of big plans, and he's always very open for the community to engage with him and have a conversation about growing this project and what ideas you guys have for making the game better. So thank everybody for taking the time again.
Thank you for taking the time, Carlos. If most people don't know Carlos is supposed to be taking the day off, spending with his family today, but that's how dedicated this team and all of us are to the project. It's hard to get away from. We love being here so much. I love you, Carlos. Thank you for being here, brother. But don't feel like if you need to be with your family, bro, we got this, brother.
I'll tell you the truth, man. I love the community, bro. I love when a community is growing. There's new faces over here on the VC, so anything that they need, if they have any questions, we are here to make sure that they get the best.
Of course.
I'm happy to be here, bro.
Me too. I like I say it over and over. I really mean it when I say I love the community from the bottom of my heart. I've never been so proud to be a part of something in my life. The way that everybody's rallied behind this project and the people that really have just been like I said, this is all organic growth. We haven't done any marketing. These are just people that have seen what we're doing, believe in it, and they want to be a part of it. And we're just so grateful to have everybody here. And we're determined to really create a legacy behind this. Like I said, over and over, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but I've been in crypto for 4 years. I retired a year ago and made it my full-time job. And, we have a lot of experience behind this. We've been a part of some really big projects and stuff. And I want to make this like the projects that were able to free us from the system. Shiba Inu was a big one for me. That was the project that allowed me to go into my boss, who a week before had bought me a Dave Ramsey book and ridiculed me for about 30 minutes in his office because he wanted to know what I was doing with my money when he asked me to buy a $200-$300 tool the day after I got paid, and I told him I couldn't do it because I just put all my money into crypto. And he's like, "What? That's ridiculous." And brought me in his office, gave me a Dave Ramsey book, and lectured me on how to save money. You know how good it felt to walk into that.
Money. Oh my God.
Yeah, you know how good it felt to walk into that man's office and tell him that I couldn't afford to go to work anymore because it cost me $40,000 to go to work the day before when I couldn't make a trade.
Yes.
Felt amazing.
Yes.
Felt amazing. I can't wait for everybody else to be able to do that. I can't wait for these community members who believed in us and were a part of this to walk into the places that they don't want to be and tell their bosses that they don't have to be there anymore.
100%, bro.
That's real talk.
That's story.
Yeah.
That's killer, dude. I remember that day, bro. I remember that day you were on the.
We had a barbecue the next day, bro, on my brand new pit boss.
Yeah, it was like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. or something like that. He's like, "I'm going to work. I'm quitting."
I was like, "I'm done with it, man. I'm done with it. I can't afford to do it anymore. Just can't afford it."
Nope, you were losing money on the drive.
Losing money driving to work.
Yep.
Losing money driving to work.
Yep. Not anymore. So, that's what this DeFi revolution is about. Thank you for everybody that's here. It's great to see all you new faces. If you got a question or if you just want to say what's up, holler at us.
And if you don't want to talk, just type it out in chat. If you don't want to speak, or if you can't speak because you're at work or whatever the situation may be, just type it in chat. We'll read it out and answer it. Just let us know. We're here. We want to answer questions.
Yep. Y'all want to give a big shout out to the mixologist #1.
Hey, Big John.
Nice, all these new people. Nice seeing you guys. Everybody here, glad to have you. Glad to have you on the community. We're here every day, 12 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern, unofficially every day. It's on the schedule every Wednesday and Saturday from 12 p.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. Eastern. But this next Sunday, this coming Sunday, I'm having dinner with my mom. I got to fix her roof for her, so I may not be on the 7 o'clock that night. And I'll let everybody know ahead of time. We'll make an announcement. But that's why I said I just don't want to say, oh, I'm in here every day, 12 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern, every single day. And then, God forbid, I got to go have dinner with my mom one night, and everybody's like, whoa, what does blockchain do again? I can't. So, yeah, it's unofficial, but I'm in here every day. Like I said, the only day this week that I won't be in here is going to be Sunday night. Having dinner with my mom. I got to fix a leak in her roof because it's ruining the wall of her house. So, and then next Friday is my wife's birthday, and I'm going out to dinner with her and John Blon.
Yo, big shout out to Crypto Dread, Tony, Antonio, Wilson, Maverick, Hey Fever, Visionaire. What up, Vision? What up?
Hey Fever, you're listening. Where's Hey
I'm
Fever?
here, man. I'm impressed. I love what you guys are working on. You're a fucking boss, mixologist. I love it, bro.
Oh, Dimitri is hands down, man. I love him. Man. Like I said, the whole team: John Blonde, Carlos, Joe the Muscle, Dimitri, Evil, Maverick, Tony. All of our, even the Iva, Jules, the moderators, the people that were just community members that have really become like part of the team because they're the passion that they have is just phenomenal. Jules was just a community member and he's like donated land that we now have on this Mars platform that is like even further like down the road. So like, that's what I said. Like the energy behind this project is just amazing. It really is. Once we put it out in front of people,
you like be so passionate and you can literally see it like beaming out of you as you speak on the project. You can tell that you're passionate about it. And that's what sets projects apart from a good project to a great project. So that's amazing to see. And then when you can really feel that, even just like through a video chat or voice check, even just through your voice, you don't have to see your face. You can tell that you really care about what you're doing, what you're working on. And
thank you.
That's number one to me. So that's awesome to see.
That feels really good that you're able to tell because, man, it's like we really do care about this. You know, if it was about money, I would have took my Shiba Inu and gone to go die on some beach somewhere with pina coladas and a chair. You know what I mean? But I was put here for more than that, man. I wasn't put here just to chill for the rest of my life. You know, I want to build stuff. I want to create things. I'm a creator. We're all creators. It just depends. It just depends on what you want to create.
Exactly. And it's good to hear you talk about like a long-term vision because obviously we all know the DeFi market thrives off FOMO. Everyone's chasing the next big hyped thing. What's coming next? But to hit like on our gaming platform, it's like we only work with projects who are like have that long-term vision and it's not just a quick thing because people don't realize how much time, effort, money, like everything goes into actually making a fully built out gaming ecosystem, especially when it comes to metaverse gaming and play to earn. So it takes so much time and community building. And it's not just something that a token can launch and they can just do in a month or two. It just doesn't work like that. So it's all about people like having the right mindset, the leaders having the right mindset of the long-term vision. And I feel like you encompass that perfectly.
Thanks so much, man. Yeah, and it really is a long-term vision because like we didn't just start this like a month or two or even 3 or 4 or 5 ago. Like I started investing in the metaverse a year ago. Nobody even knew what it was. I tell the story over and over again, but it's like when I was investing in crypto over 4 years ago, it wasn't cool. Everybody thought I was nuts. My wife almost left me. Like it was crazy because like I started off with a little bit here, a little bit there, and then next thing you know, I'm putting in like everything we have, and I mean, we sacrificed everything. I made them sacrifice everything because I saw the vision. I saw it. I knew it was going to happen. There was no doubt in my mind, and I was going all in. I put everything on black walking out the door when it came to that, and it panned out. I remember, you know, how many times when she was like, "What are you going to do with our stimulus? How much are you going to take?" I was like, "Just a little bit," and I took all of it. I left a little bit, took all of it. And yet, I'll show you the messages, man. She's like, I'm fucking taking the kids and leaving. This is ridiculous. We have nothing. I'm like, babe, I swear to God, it'll be better. Just don't leave. Just give me a few months till this starts to be adopted. I promise you. But
conviction right there.
It was the same thing with the metaverse, though. You would think that after I had already retired from crypto and I started going into the metaverse, and she's like, what is this? It's just some stupid game. Like, this is some dumb game. This is stupid. You're wasting your money. And then when Facebook changed their name to Meta and all that hype happened and my lands went from what I had paid to what they're worth now, and Now she just leaves me alone.
That's killer, man. That takes guts, bro. It takes bravery, and it takes foresight, you know? And so congratulations, man, all of y'all. Everybody that's in here has got that.
Yeah, we really appreciate everybody. You know, just like I said, you know, this project, it's a community project. And you hear a lot of people throw that term around, but what does it really mean to be a community project? Like, how much, what does the community really get to do? Like, how do they really take part in what you've built? You know, and this encompasses the true meaning of a community project. There's a place for the community to be inside of, and a thriving ecosystem for them to take part in. And you know, I've played pay to play games, and this is not going to be that. Like, yes, we're going to have NFTs that we sell, and they'll have different abilities and those things, but it's not pay to play, it's pay to hold. Just hold our token, just hold a certain amount of our token and be rewarded for that in every way, shape, and form, not just on one platform, but across multiple platforms and with multiple experiences and multiple play to earn reward opportunities. So that's what's going to separate us from everybody else. I always say it all the time. I look in the rear view, and there's just nobody doing what we're doing. There's nobody trying to create the concept that we've created. There's people that create games, but this isn't just a game. This is more than a game. It's a concept. It's multiple games and multiple experiences and multiple partnerships and just so many different things that we can do with this. This is just the beginning.
Proud of you, man. I can't wait till this AMA today. It's going to be rocking in here, dude. I've seen y'all do AMAs before, and y'all tear down the house.
Yeah. I'm starting to like it. I like talking about this stuff, man. I'm really passionate about it. I feel like, you know, just like with crypto, man, I would walk into complete strangers at the store. Next thing you know, they're on their phone like, how do I get to Coinbase? Trying to buy crypto. You know what I mean? It's like,
yes.
When you're excited about something, man. I used to do sales, and I was never really a good salesman. The only time I've ever been good at sales was when I sold gym memberships, broke every record there was in that gym, broke every record because I believed in what I was doing. I was passionate about it. I was excited about it. I wanted to help people. I wanted to change their lives. I really meant it. When I tell them what I was telling them, I'd get them in there. I'd work out with them. I believed in what I was doing. I tried to sell timeshares, never sold one. Not one freaking timeshare. Almost starved to death trying that shit because it's a scam. It's not like I can't do that. I can't go out and sell something to somebody that I don't personally believe in. You won't see the excitement. And one of my mentors told me that sales is a transfer of feelings. It's a transfer of emotions. You're transferring your emotion to the person there. And if you do it properly, you're not selling. That's it. You're not selling. You're just sharing an experience with them, and in doing so, you make them want to be a part of it. And that's what this is. This is effortless. I could talk about this stuff all day long because I'm so passionate about it. I could even talk about this all day without even talking about my project. We could talk about the metaverse, all the opportunities that are available. Crypto. I love crypto. Even though my focus has been in the metaverse for the last 6 months to a year, I love crypto. I've done so much research on it. I know all about the blue chips. XRP was one of the main cryptos that I got into cryptocurrency on, and still one of my biggest holdings. And you know, I love everything about crypto, NFTs, metaverse, all that stuff. It's just fascinating to me. It's like I said, it's our shot to break the chains, and that's why the governments of the world and the powers that be are so scared of it, because they can't control it. They don't know how to control it, and it's taking away their control over us. I'm not supposed to be here right now. I'm not supposed to be here talking to you guys right now. I'm supposed to be putting in security systems for banks and financial institutions and doing the job that they want me to do. We're all supposed to be doing their work. This is modern day slavery. That's what the financial system is. Modern day slavery, compounding interest. That's what it was designed for. It was designed to fail. It was never made to work. It was never made to do anything for us. It was made to keep us enslaved into their system. And now that we have blockchain, decentralized finance, freeing people like me by the day, John Blonde, we're not clocking in anymore. We're not going to those jobs anymore. We're not doing the shit that they need us to do anymore. And it's freaking them out. They don't know what to do about it.
Yo, I called the bank yesterday and I told them, yo, if you can't make this loan to this guy to buy my house, you know, by Friday, I was like, I can. I said, I can make it at a lower interest rate. I can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it, bro. I love it.
Put him to work. Yeah.
Yeah, either do it or I'll do your job for you.
Yeah. Like banks are irrelevant now.
They are so irrelevant that once people understand that, like I said, man, it's really up to us. You know, the only way the government can shut this down is if we let them. Like, this is our shot, man. We had a shot when the internet came out to really take control over it, and unfortunately, people with I believe, you might like Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey. I'm just not a fan. I don't think they have our best interests at hand. It seems like there's just a lot of control. Like, I don't want to be controlled. Does anybody want to be controlled? I don't want to be controlled. I don't want people to tell me what to do. I'm not a baby. I don't need to be babysat. You know what I mean? We're grown-ups. We're adults. We can make up our minds when it comes to what we want to do with our money and what we want to invest in. We don't need the government to tell us where to put our money. You know what I mean? So, and it's even the same on social media. That's where I was going with that. Like, I mean, these decentralized metaverses are going to be a chance for us to express ourselves and build this social media platform around the community. It's not going to be one group of people that are going to decide how it's going to be run. It's going to be, these are community governed metaverses. Decentraland, Sandbox is decentralized. The developers are slowly turning over the keys to the community. Slowly handing over the keys, the way that they've distributed the land, the way that they're distributing the sand, their native token, they're handing over the keys to the community. And I really do believe that people are tired of being controlled. They're tired of being told what to do, and more people are going to migrate to these decentralized alternatives to social media. And Grayscale predicts the metaverse to be a a multi-trillion-dollar industry within the next 2 to 5 years. Within the next 2 to 5 years, the metaverse is going to be a multi-trillion-dollar industry. You know,
Wow.
that could potentially be double crypto. I mean, crypto is barely a $2 trillion asset class in itself. And when people talk about Bitcoin going to $200,000, $300,000, I talk about this a lot too. Saw this coming when nobody was talking about it. I'm in multiple academies, crypto academies and stuff, and these people that have been nailing everything up until now, and they're like, what's going on? Like, why the charts are like, what's going on? The reason is because I don't think a lot of these analysts have taken into consideration the fact that crypto's natural Fibonacci adoption cycle is going to be affected by this completely new and emerging technology and asset class of its own. And that's the metaverse and NFTs, non-fungible tokens. So if you look at the secondary value, the speculative secondary value of these NFTs on the secondary markets, they're millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. If Grayscale is predicting the metaverse to be a multi-trillion-dollar industry within the next 2 to 5 years, that money's coming from somewhere. Crypto is the gateway to the metaverse, even though we're the real gateway to the metaverse. Crypto is the gateway to the metaverse. That's if you want to get into the metaverse, there's very few fiat on-ramps right now. So, you know, I really do believe that is what is impacting crypto's natural Fibonacci adoption cycle right now. You've got this complete new and emerging asset class of its own, and it's on fire. It's the next evolution of the internet. So yeah, man, there's a lot going on right now that I think people aren't really looking at that they should be. But I was, and that's why we're here, because I believe this is going to be bigger than crypto. I really do. I mean, crypto's not going anywhere. Crypto is going to fuel all this stuff. It's still gonna, you know, you're still going to need crypto to buy your non-fungible tokens. But I believe a lot of value is going to be tied up in the metaverse and NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Hop back in here. Did everybody get a chance to see the social hub? I know. Some people might have come in late. Just let me know. I'll hop back in there and show you guys some of that too. Actually, I do want to touch back on here because there's something that I didn't cover that it's really pretty cool that we've integrated into this. Just wait while that's loading. But yeah, so we've got an amazing NFT artist that's custom drawing these NFTs for us. We've revealed our first one. This is our common NFT. that you will get for holding $500 to $1,000 worth of our token. That's him there, and this is just an animation that our NFT artist had done for us. Throwing fireballs. It's gonna be bad to the bone.
Yes.
These NFTs, so like when I talked about them having these in-game boosts and abilities, that's gonna matter on our obstacle course. So, like I said, we're gonna create an extra 4 rare NFTs every month, and we're gonna give them away every week to the first person that can complete the blue obstacle course. Okay. Then we're gonna mint an extra 2 of the purple and give those away every 2 weeks, and we're gonna mint an extra 1 of the legendary that we give away every month. But the key to this is anybody can go inside the tree fort and come up to the obstacle course and attempt the obstacle course. But if you want to beat the blue obstacle course and win a rare NFT, you're going to need to have the common NFT to do it. It's not a requirement. You can go up there and you can do it, but you're going to need... See, the way that our NFTs work is you're a human with some meta abilities, and then you're going to transgress into a meta-human, a full-fledged meta-human with full-fledged meta-human abilities. And so anybody can come up here. You can come up here with your regular sandbox avatar, any one of them, and you can attempt to do this blue obstacle course. But if you don't have our common NFT, if you don't have our human with meta abilities, there's going to be jumps that you won't be able to make, and you won't be able to complete it and win that prize. So, in order to make it from 1, you're going to have the one before it. Like I said, this was all just a demonstration. I had to stop building this social hub. I had to stop building this social hub because I had to start working on the single player game because we wanted that day 1 utility. But yeah, the obstacle course is going to be insane. It's not going to look like it does right now. It's going to be very complex. I can give you a better idea with the other. Oops, where are we at here? I hit the wrong button. I can give you a better idea with the other game because that one is actually completed. That obstacle course is the one that is actually complete and ready to go. And that was actually the game that we were going to release day 1, but because Sandbox updated their alpha like days before the release of our game, they created an update that made problems with some of my NFTs that now I have to go through each one individually, and it's very tedious and time consuming. And again, because we wanted to bring the community day 1 utility, we weren't going to make up some excuse as to why we couldn't do it. Luckily, I had created the Walking Dead game here. I created this for a game jam competition. It was an amazing game. It got rated, ranked 5 stars. Everybody loved it, but I turned it in, I think, 6 or 7 hours late because, again, UTC conversion screwed me, and I was too involved with this game and just wasn't paying attention. Too involved with the project that I'm working on. And this Lands of the Meta project, and just I missed it. So I was super upset, but everything happens for a reason. Now the game is available, and we're using it as our day 1 game. As I go through the other game and go through each and every NFT and publish them like this Sandbox is asking me to do. Like I said, this is a very primitive kind of platform if you compare it to like some other platforms like Roblox or anything like that. But this is the cost of building on technology that's being created. If you look at the Sandbox, their graphics are amazing. They don't have bad graphics. A lot of people are like, "Oh, isn't that like Minecraft?" No, it's not like Minecraft. Minecraft, if you look, it's 64-bit. The pixelation is very blurry. It doesn't have a good picture. These voxel pieces, they're 1080p. They're just made into smaller voxel pieces. And the reason that the Sandbox did that was because of the playability. We could have gone on Decentraland, we could have gone on TCG World, and we could have started doing stuff there and doing this and doing that, but those experiences would not be playable. They wouldn't look good, they wouldn't run clean. When you play your avatar on this and you turn your head, I know when I'm streaming it, it doesn't come out that way and doesn't look as clean as it does in game, but if you come in here and play and get on the game yourself, you'll see how clean and clear and crisp it actually plays. It's very nice. The edges are super clean. They're not. It's 1080 pixel, very crisp, very clear. It's just voxel art. So a lot of people get that mistaken and think like, oh, Sandbox doesn't have good graphics. No, it has great graphics. It's just voxel art. It has great graphics. It's clean, crisp. The playability is amazing. It runs great. The resolution is just awesome. It's just voxel art. But this is what the obstacle course will look like. Like I said, the blue part will be the easiest, as this blue section is, even though it's tough. I can get through it. The purple part, it gets a lot more difficult, and there's multiple ways to get through it. So when we run speed runs on these purple runs, on this one right here, you'll have to choose which way to go and which way is going to get you where fastest. And then if you can make it to the orange, the tower, and get all the way to the top, then we're gonna have prizes for the first to complete this and get up here to the Alpha Dragon. Like I said, this is all in store. Next phase, this is going to be the quest line with Elon Musk. We're going to have obstacle courses on this one. When we release this, we're not going to delete our Walking Dead game. When we release our social hub, we're not going to delete our space game. We're going to leave them available for the community. We'll update them and work on them, and we'll still do competitions with them. But the main focus is going to go to our social hub at that point. But these games will always be here. They're not going anywhere. It's just going to be everything we do is just going to be more value and more utility for the community.